excited today to talk to you about corner cubes. I'm Caroline, this is Hayden, and this is Kate. Let's get started.
So I want everybody to imagine they're driving around at night and they start to approach a bicycle and you see a light off of there, which is off of one of these, and you wonder, how does something like this work? Is it electronics? Is it magic? Or really, it is actually corner cubes. In this right here, there is over hundreds of small little corner cubes which actually will reflect light and send it back to the sender in a parallel way. To prove this, I will use the law of reflection. Yes. So on the left, the blue, that is the incoming light, which we call the angle of incidence. Then it will hit the mirror and then bounce back as an outgoing light to the angle and be called the angle of reflection. This will cross the perpendicular and both these sides will be equal. Further explaining the geometry in this, I will introduce our partner, Caroline.
Hi, so as we may see, the corner cube is three-dimensional, has three different mirrors. Though, as part of us bringing it down, we're going to take a look at the two-dimensional corner cube, which has two mirrors. We have mirror 1 vertical and mirror 2 horizontal. We can see from the top that we have our incoming light ray, which makes our first contact point, also creating the horizontal perpendicular. As we kind of looked into in our law of reflection, it goes down, reflects, does the vertical perpendicular, and then does an outcoming light ray. So, as we know, perpendiculars form a 90-degree angle, which means that angle A plus angle B equals 90 degrees. And therefore, angle A equals 90 degrees minus angle B, and angle B equals 90 degrees minus angle A. Now, this is important because, as you can see, the angle B's highlighted in red and the angle A's highlighted in blue show that the incoming light ray and the excoming light ray are positioned at the same angle, which means that both incoming and excoming light rays are parallel. What this shows is that when we have our two-dimensional corner cube, the light ray is reflected against two of the mirrors, then comes back in a light ray that is parallel to the original ray. This means that when a light hits the cube, it is reflected back to the source. Now that we have a good grasp on the two-dimensional corner cube, my friend Kate is going to show us how this works in 3 dimensions.
In 3 dimension, it's basically the same thing as 2 dimension, except you can see there's 3 mirrors rather than 2. This works well where when the light comes in, it can either reflect off 2 of the mirrors, just like the 2D example, or 3 of the mirrors. In this specific example, you can see it reflects off of all 3 of the mirrors, and the first incoming light ray, when it makes contact with mirror 1, the red angle A there shows that it will bounce over the perpendicular line with the law of reflection and create the same angle A on the other side. Then it will reflect to mirror 2 and have the angle A on the inside of the reflection, which then makes it bounce to mirror 3, and then you have angle A on the outside again. When angle A is in between mirror 1 and the incoming light, and in between the outgoing light and mirror 3, it creates the same angle so that the 2 lines must be parallel. This can happen at any angle. In this, it's specifically more horizontal, but it can be at any angle, and no matter what, it will always bounce back to where it came from in a parallel direction. So next time you are driving down the road and you see a light reflector on a bike or on the road, you can think it's not magic, it's not electronics, but it's the corner cube. Thank you.